Today, President Trump is headed to Aurora, Colorado, rallying in what he's calling a war zone due to an influx of violent Venezuelan gang members. He even referenced the city by name during his debate with VP Harris last month.
You look at Aurora in Colorado. They are taking over the towns. They're taking over buildings. They're going in violently. These are the people that she and Biden led into our country, and they're destroying our country.
The focus on Aurora came with the release of this video. You remember this from an apartment building there? Alleged Tren de Aragua gang members entering a home with guns, leading to a shootout that left one person hurt and multiple vehicles damaged. Aurora police have confirmed the Venezuelan gang is operating in the city. For more on Trump's trip to Aurora, I'm now joined by Ammon Blair, senior fellow for the Texas Public Policy Foundation's Secure and Sovereign Texas initiative. He also spent over 10 years as a Border Patrol agent. Ammon, thank you as always for taking the time with me this morning.
Well, thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
So ahead of this visit, Aurora Mayor Mike Kaufman, who's a fellow Republican, put out this statement claiming that, quote, concerns about Venezuelan gang activity have been grossly exaggerated. In your eyes, Ammon, is the former president improperly politicizing this?
No, ma'am. He's actually receiving intelligence reports. It's probably the same intelligence reports that we're receiving and that we're researching. Unfortunately, we as Americans are framing Tren de Aragua as a gang. And in all reality, they're a transnational criminal insurgency, and they operate as an insurgency. Not like your traditional insurgency that we fought in the Middle East, where they're politically motivated, but these insurgencies are driven more by the desire to control the underworlds first within their own communities, and then spreading into the rest of the communities. And so when Trump is stating that we need to go to war, we just need to use the same strategies that we countered insurgencies worldwide to counter this insurgency inside the United States.
Well, I'm just curious what the disconnect is then, right? Because if you're saying that Trump is probably getting the same intelligence reports that you're getting, why isn't the mayor also getting those same reports? Where's the disconnect?
Great question. Unfortunately, it could be from the Uniform Crime Report from the Department of Justice. If he's utilizing that report, unfortunately, that report doesn't cover many of the criminal enterprises or operations with transnational criminal organizations. So just like any leader, inputs equal outputs. If all you're receiving by the personnel below you are certain reports, then that's gonna change your perspective on what is actually happening. But what I'm requesting, just like any mayor or leader in any city where Tren de Aragua exists, is just to take a step back, frame them or analyze this organization as you would in an insurgency instead of just your regular street gang.
And I'm also curious because just this month, Ammon, there were several TDA arrests down in Texas. All were in separate cities. To combat the gang, Governor Greg Abbott named Tren de Aragua a foreign terrorist organization. Should that happen federally as well?
Yes, ma'am. And if you notice in that same executive order, I mentioned the Uniform Crime Report and the lack of data. Governor Greg Abbott also declared that he's going to create his own database. And that is because right now, unfortunately, our law enforcement, they're fighting blind. We don't know how they're operating or where they're operating. Tren de Aragua and other TCOs throughout the United States are operating, they're hiding in plain sight.
Well, I know you'll be watching closely to what the former president has to say today in Aurora. Ammon Blair, as always, thank you for your time.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.